Okay, now it might be working. You actually have to turn the microphones on. Okay, how's that? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Someone comment if you can hear. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm going to assume that everybody can hear, even though nobody's commenting, because I can hear on my backup computer. All right, here we go. So today I'm making a handle for this fork for my grill. The other day I made the spatula. I think it turned out really nice. This is Y-E-W, wood, and it came out really nice. So I've got another piece on the lathe, and we're gonna work on another handle. All right, so I'm trying to remember how I did that handle. First thing I need to do is drill holes in the ends so that I can hold it. And find my tool. Here it is. So we're going to drill ends in it and then screw it onto here, and then I can hold it and do both ends. That's what we're going to do. Part of coming to my shop is I'm very disorganized. I rarely clean. Hey, Brian. Brian, right? Yeah. Hey, Brian. Welcome to the shop. So half the time I spend just trying to find tools. So I'm looking for my drill bits. And the one drill bit that I used, of course, is not in with the other drill bits. Oh, wait a minute. 3/8. This is the 11/32. Never mind. Use the 3/8 for something else. And I am going to go further in than the threads will allow, because I want some room for a little bit of sawdust down in there, some shavings, and some glue. So I'll need to go drill probably back to here. Eventually I'll need to find the instructions. I see. Okay. All right. I'm going to drill. It might get a little loud just in case, I'm warning you. Sometimes it squeals a bit. Like that. All right. That's that. One thing about the Jacob's is you don't have to knock it out with the knockout bar. You just bring it back, and it's a little bit long, and it just releases itself. Kind of easy to use. Right. That back. Okay, now, can I do? Yeah, now I can take this off and do everything from the tool. I should probably flatten that off. I gotta flatten that surface. All right, Richard, one warning. Next time you're gonna get sent. So no politics and don't be creepy. All right. Oops. Took the chuck off, but I need that for the tool. So this is marked for the 1 jaw and the number 2 jaw. So I'm going to line them up. These have a number 1 here, number 2 here. So if I line these up exactly with the jaw, it should turn true. Oh. Look at that. It's nice when things work out. Thanks, Julian. Yeah. Greg, not sure what you're getting at, but we're not going to be gross and creepy or you will get removed. So just fair warning. My moderators, definitely do your job if you could. I didn't do woodworking in school. They didn't have, I did metal shop. They didn't have wood shop by the time I got in high school. I have a funny story about metal shop though. So first day, this was freshman year in high school, first day of metal shop, like first day of school, we're in metal shop and they're going over the safety rules as they do in metal shop. And I'm sitting across from a kid. His name was Donnie, but he had taken on the nickname of Victor for some reason. And sitting across from him, and on the table is this little folded up piece of steel, just a little piece of sheet metal, about as big as the back of a pencil. And just being funny, he flicked it with his pencil, and it hit me square in the eyeball, like square. I didn't even have time to blink. You know how you like your reflexes, you blink your eye. I didn't even have time to blink, and probably for 2 years I had a red dot on my eyeball, but we never said anything. Like I think I went the whole class with my eyes closed because it hurt so bad. But we never said anything. Like it was kind of scary because he's going over the safety stuff, and here we are being idiots. But anyway, that's my metal shop story. All right, I'm going to round this off, drill a hole in this side, and then all we really have to do is sand it and cut the ends for these ferrules. So this is the one that goes on the back. This is the one that goes behind the tool, behind that fork. So very simple. I'm counting on the wood being the star, not the wood turning. So let's round it off. Get our hole drilled, face this off. All right. Still got a few flat spots in there. And this piece is just almost too long for my lathe. You can see the end stock is hanging over the edge a little bit. Not ideal, but it'll work. Tattooing to welding. All right, Greg. MIG welding. Chuck key. Yeah. So one thing I did, Brian, is I drilled a hole in my bench, and right off the bat, I would just put it in that hole. So it's always right there. It's always within reach of the chuck. And I rarely leave the chuck key in, or even on the bed. So yeah, one thing about having a wood stand is I can drill holes in it. Can you make custom nails? No, I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna drill a hole to the same spot. Let me find my mark there. A little off center here. Sorry about the noise. Does get noisy. That out. And I can put my live center in that hole now. All right. Tight a string from the chuck to the bench drill. Yeah, that's the one thing I do misplace sometimes is the Jacob's chuck key. That one's tough. All right, now I need to, I still haven't gotten a battery for my calipers, but they lock in, so I can use them. I need to make the diameter fit that, which is just under 1 inch. And I am just under 1 inch. So, and then it needs to be needs to be 0.98 diameter by 7/16 wide. So just under 1/2 inch. Two sets of calipers, and neither one has a good battery in it. Okay. Then, if I measure, this is what we're making, basically a handle. Instead of the spatula, we're making it for the fork. So I kind of want to know what this diameter is. Doesn't have to be exact, but it should be close. So we're at about 1.125 1.125. I can do that. All right, and I think I'll just put the tool end here, end cap here. All right. That's close. Wow. I was thinking I was getting close, but it's really close. A bit more. Am I? Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's perfect. So we're done with that. I'm going to work my way back, and since these ferrules are very thin, it's just a very thin metal. So I'm going to cut this down to where there's just a tiny little step there. Mike, I'm making the handle for the fork tool for my grill. The fork blade. Is there a blade on? Doesn't feel like it. almost don't even need to sand that. The way, let me get, the way this, the skew works is you run that bevel, down the wood, and it doesn't even really, there's no shavings or sawdust. It's these little curls. So it's like slicing it off. And like for me to sand that with sandpaper, I'd be going backwards. So smooth. Just a little bit of rough here that I'll have to sand. But yeah, I love using the skews. When you get it right and you get a finish like that with the skew, it's very satisfying. Hey Django, we are working on another handle. I don't know if you were in the other day. I made a handle for the spatula for my grill. Now I'm making a handle for the fork. Okay, now I'm going to cut barrel for the other side. We're pretty close on that end, so now I just need to square it up. The wife liked the bead spinner. Well, I think she tried it, but she's been kind of busy, so we haven't really. Plus, you need to have like hook needles, and I don't think we have any of those. So she liked it. She liked it. Not sure if it works yet. Still working on that. I'd still really like to figure out a way to motorize it. right, that's a little bit small there, but I think that'll still work. I'm going to leave it. Sand that a little bit. Mr. Crabapple worked at GM. Nice. Don't work there, or you work at GM now. Okay. All right, so we got 118 people in. Everybody put in the chat where you're from and what you do. We know Mr. Crabapple works at GM. Yeah, where you're from, not like your street name and all that, but where you're from and what you do. Hey Lance, yeah, definitely. Now's the best time to do a hobby. Now's the best time to do a hobby and start a YouTube channel. If my lens is dirty and some focus problems. The way that YouTube is set up right now with shorts and these vertical lives, like it is easier now to get a channel going than ever before. All right, where are we at? 1.25 inches. Just that middle section. And that actually looks pretty good. I don't have to take it down anymore. You know what? I think I might leave it. Maybe a little bit right here. That feels pretty good. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right, we'll do a little bit of sanding. Just a little bit. Rebar fabrication, Mike, really? That's interesting. You make rebar or you make things with rebar? Retired police, Mike Henderson. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Lance. All right. What wood? This is you. Y-E-W, you, not you. Y-O-U. Y-E-W. My brother, it's not, I don't see a lot of it around here, but my brother had some in his, I'm from northeastern Ohio, and we don't have a lot of yew around here. He found some in his backyard, needed it to go away, so I have some yew. All right, so what we're going to do with this now is I'm going to polish it up with my abrasive paste. This is something that I make. It is a recipe of beeswax, mineral oil, and diatomaceous earth. And if you message me on Instagram, I can look up my recipe and send it to you. Cannot remember right now what it is. So, but it's those three, and it's just a thick kind of wax, but it's somewhat soft. And what it does is that diatomaceous earth will kind of break down as it heats up, and it'll get smaller and smaller particles, and it just puts a real nice polish. Put this on first. And you want to spin really fast, and I'm going to try not to get it on the ends. Although if I do, I can use some alcohol and clean it off. Like I got some right there. Don't really want that, but we can get it off of there. Now the colors are starting to come out, the green. And then as you're putting this off or on, you want to go back and then wipe it off until there's no residue on the rag. You can see it starting to shine up. Fabricate for concrete construction. Okay. It's pretty cool. What kind of steel do they use? Like I thought it was a very brittle, like hard brittle steel. But then I've seen people like make knives out of it, and I don't know if they're just heat treating it and annealing it, or how they're doing that, because I wouldn't think it would make a good knife. Gotta go. All right. Hey, Mike, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna see if I can get this wax off of the ends. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, and we are done turning. Now I gotta try to get that off. Oh boy. uh, gonna do that. Oh, that really tightened up on there. I'll do that. There we go. Jam the tool rest under one of the pockets on the chuck. That's still pretty tight. All right, there's our handle. And I'm being hidden. What are you being hidden from? Your comments? It's just a little big on the edge. Try to sand some of that off. There we go. Half a nunchuck, yeah. This would be good wood for that. There's no cracks in it or anything. All right, we're going to use our Satellite City super glue. This bottle's getting used. You can tell when it's starting to get low because the end starts to look really funky. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put super glue on the wood, and then I'm going to spray the end with accelerator, and it'll fix it right away. So I'm going to put the super glue on here, get it all the way around. Right. This is medium. I want it to get on the good part. And then I'm going to spray it with NCF Quick Accelerator. And what that'll do, that will cure the super glue very quickly. I just hold that on there and it's cured already. Wipe off a little bit of the excess. So super glue is pretty quick. The accelerator just makes it that much quicker. It's a little bit warm. You can tell it's done, but that's done. Now I don't have to worry about that coming off. All right, the other side. This part goes on first, but I'm not going to glue this on because as I thread that fork in, that needs to turn because it actually goes down in. So that part's going to be loose. But I am going to put some glue down in here. I'm not going to put it on the threads because they'll get wiped off as you screw it in and it won't go down in as much. All right, can't forget this. Put this in and start threading it in there. And I did not use the accelerator spray because I do not want to accelerate this. I would never get it in all the way. All right. Because I will put some glue on that. So this is interesting. So the spatula, I guess it doesn't, it kind of overhangs the ferrule a little bit and holds it down in. This one does not. So, all right, we'll have to glue it. And that'll keep it, if it gets wet, it won't split. Just helps keep the end nice and neat. Keep it from expanding. All right. There you go. We've got a matching set of drill tools, almost the same length, close enough that nobody's gonna notice. Within a quarter of an inch, maybe half inch. But when you're out there flipping burgers and cooking steaks, nobody's gonna care as long as they're not dry. All right, so I only have one tool left, but it's a double, and we'll do that some other day. We've been on for an hour, and I think that's pretty good. So if you've liked this, I know we didn't do tops. I always do tops and choose colors and stuff. If you like this, definitely check out the channel. 25 centimeters taller. Quarter centimeter. I thought you said 25. I had some sawdust on the. So if you like it, check it out. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Maybe ready for next year's cookouts. It has taken me literally probably 3 years to make these. My sister-in-law gave the kit to me, and it has been a long time. So for me to make 2 of the 3 tools and within a week is pretty good. The last one are the tongs. So we'll make those in the next couple of days. And we've got some grilling time left this season. We're at 73, I think, today. And I'll grill long into when it's snowing. I don't let the snow stop me. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping in. Watch for us to do more lives. Check out some of the videos that I have on my channel. I've been doing this only for about 4 years, and my first video is up there. So yeah, check everything out. Comment. 100% dome myself if I owned a pair of nunchucks. Yeah, definitely. All right. Let me scroll. You want to buy them right now? The grill set, Lex? Yeah, I'll sell them. I don't usually sell stuff. Let me finish the tongs, but send me your information in the Instagram. If you go to my channel page, you can find my Instagram. Shoot me a message. George, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, Lex, I'm thinking. Boy, I don't know. I don't know how much a set of these go for. Let me think about it. But yeah, send me your information, guys. All right. I am $35. Yeah. So far, it's only taken me an hour for each. So I imagine the tongs might take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Shouldn't take that long. So maximum 4 hours at, I would say, $50 an hour, because I have to pay for all my overhead. The kit, I have no idea how much the kit was. So there's different places you can get kits. There's Penn State. There's Woodcraft, all kinds of different places. Probably Amazon has them. So that's probably about $50. And then just the know how to do it. So you're looking at about $400, $450 probably for that set. Anywhere between $200 and $400. Yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, it's been an hour and 24 seconds. So we'll see you. Subscribe. Check out my channel. Thanks, guys. See ya.